Module overview. This module focuses on developing a strong ethical foundation and legal awareness in the field of phlebotomy. It equips you with essential competencies related to patient rights, informed consent, confidentiality, legal liabilities, and ethical dilemmas that may arise in healthcare and laboratory environments. This module meets global regulatory and professional standards, including those of OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, HIPAA, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, CLSI, Clinical and Laboratory Standards Institute, the Joint Commission, JCAHO, WHO, World Health Organization, NAACLS, National Accrediting Agency for Clinical Laboratory Sciences. Joint Point 1 Introduction to Medical Ethics in Phlebotomy. What are medical ethics? Medical ethics refer to the moral principles and value systems guiding professional healthcare behavior. For phlebotomists, ethics bridge technical skills and human compassion. These values ensure that blood collection is not only technically correct, but also morally and legally justifiable. Core principles of medical ethics: autonomy, respect for patients' right to make decisions; beneficence, do good, act in patients' best interest; non-maleficence, do no harm, minimize risk and pain; justice, treat all patients fairly and equitably; veracity, maintain honesty and truthfulness; fidelity, maintain trust, confidentiality, and professional loyalty. Sign Point 2 Legal Concepts in Phlebotomy Practice. Key legal doctrines. Informed consent must be obtained before any procedure implied consent. Understood by patient behavior, e.g., extending an arm. Refusal of consent. Patients have the right to refuse, even if it risks their health assault. Performing a procedure without consent. Battery. Unauthorized physical contact. Negligence, failure to follow standard care leading to harm; malpractice, professional misconduct through omission or action; chain of custody, proper documentation of sample handling, especially for legal or forensic samples; HIPAA compliance, ensures the confidentiality and protection of patient health information, PHI. 9.3 Patient rights and the phlebotomist's duty. Phlebotomists must uphold the Patient Bill of Rights, which includes right to be informed, right to dignity and respect, right to refuse, right to privacy and confidentiality, right to receive care without discrimination, right to accurate identification of procedures, role of the phlebotomist, clearly identify themselves and their purpose, obtain informed verbal or written consent, ensure patient comfort and privacy, maintain confidentiality at all times, respect cultural, religious, and linguistic differences. Sign Point 4 Ethical issues in modern phlebotomy. Phlebotomists may encounter ethical dilemmas such as drawing blood from an unresponsive patient without documented consent, being asked to alter or mislabel samples, observing colleagues performing unethical or unsafe procedures, collecting samples under coercive or non-consensual conditions, e.g., law enforcement presence. Ethical response framework. Assess, identify ethical legal concerns. Consult, speak with supervisors or ethics committees. Document, record incident truthfully. Act, choose a path that upholds patient safety and legal standards. Sign Point 5 Professional behavior and conduct codes of professional conduct. Dress professionally and maintain personal hygiene. Use appropriate, respectful communication. Never engage in gossip, slander, or spreading patient information. Be punctual and dependable. Accept responsibility for errors and report them honestly. Maintain composure during stressful or emergency situations. Unacceptable behaviors: drawing blood without identification or consent, performing procedures outside one's scope of practice, falsifying records or test results, sharing patient information casually, abandoning post, or sleeping on duty. 9.6 Documentation and legal records. Proper documentation is crucial for legal protection, patient safety, and institutional accreditation. Documentation must be accurate, legible, timely, signed, and dated, free from erasures. Corrections must follow legal protocols. Examples of legal documentation: patient consent forms, incident reports, specimen labels, chain of custody forms, quality assurance logs. 9.7 Ethics and law in technology and lab informatics. As electronic health records, EHRs, digital laboratory systems, and remote diagnostics grow, phlebotomists must understand HIPAA compliance for electronic systems, use of secure passwords and logins, limiting access to patient files, data privacy during remote communication or telehealth integrations. Violations can lead to disciplinary actions, civil penalties, fines of thousands of dollars, criminal charges in severe breaches. 9.8 Alignment with accreditation and regulatory standards. Phlebotomists must comply with codes and regulations from body requirement, OSHA legal workplace safety protocols, HIPAA confidentiality and privacy, CLSI laboratory procedure and ethics, NAACLS accreditation of educational programs, Joint Commission, JCAHO, facility and staff ethics audits, state national licensing boards, ethics exams, certification renewals. Failure to comply can result in revocation of certification, termination of employment, civil, criminal litigation, institutional fines, or shutdown. Key takeaways: ethics and law are foundational pillars of competent, trustworthy phlebotomy. Informed consent, documentation, confidentiality, and professional behavior are not optional, they are legal obligations. Every patient interaction must reflect dignity, safety, and transparency. Continuous ethical education ensures institutional accreditation and personal integrity. Doing what is right is not just best practice, it is mandatory. Learning outcomes for Module 9. By the end of this module, you will be able to apply medical ethical principles in daily phlebotomy practice, explain and uphold patient rights, obtain and document consent legally and ethically, prevent and respond to breaches of confidentiality or misconduct, maintain accurate and legal documentation of all procedures, align phlebotomy practices with OSHA, HIPAA, and accreditation standards, act appropriately during ethical or legal dilemmas.